Hey guys, so we're going to do a reading and it's going to be for the eclipse that's coming up. So the eclipse is going to be on October 14. Now we're having, let's talk about today. Today, Pluto went direct in Capricorn. Now I think it started a little bit somewhere around the 10th, but it officially, Pluto went direct in Capricorn. Okay, so it's not going backwards anymore. Now we're going direct. Okay. So then we have a Friday the 13th, icky, and I know people have their say, like, the witchy people are like 13 is not a bad luck number, but Friday the 13th can have some connotations. Sometimes things happen that aren't the greatest. It's a bizarre day, okay? So we always want to just kind of be careful with the energy of a Friday the 13th, okay? I mean, I love the 13 number, but we know it's associated with the death card. Let's not play with that, okay? We know 13 is the death card. We know Pluto is going direct. It's like, oh, let's mean business now. Okay, so, let's not play. But the big thing, and this is why I say let's not play, is the 14th is this eclipse. Now, the eclipse is the Ring of Fire. It is a Ring of Fire eclipse, okay? And it's going to cross, let me kind of read here. I've got an article. What's the path of the Ring of Fire eclipse? So the eclipse will carve out a swath about 130 miles wide, starting in North Pacific, and enter the U.S. over Oregon at about 8 a.m. On Saturday, so like, Pacific time. It will culminate the Ring of Fire for a little over an hour later. From Oregon, the eclipse will head downward across Nevada, Utah, New Mexico, and Texas, encompassing slivers of Idaho, California, Arizona, and Colorado, before exiting into the Gulf of Mexico at Corpus Christi. It will take less than an hour for the flaming halo to traverse the U.S. From there, the Ring of Fire will cross Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula, Belize, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, Colombia, and finally Brazil, before its grand finale over the Atlantic. The entire eclipse, from the moment the moon starts to obscure the sun until it's back to normal, will last 2.5 to 3 hours at any given spot. The Ring of Fire portion lasts from 3 to 5 minutes, depending on location. So that's what's going down. Now, I knew that this eclipse it's not going to be a pleasant one. Okay, I knew that. Okay, it's a Ring of Fire, and in the times we're in, it's kind of like a woo-woo wake-up call. Let's pay attention. Let's get on the ball. Okay, from Spirit. Now, I have sea salt. This is what I recommend you guys do. This is Celtic sea salt because I got the Irish roots. That's why I chose Celtic. Okay, so I recommend you guys. I've been recommending it in the group, and when I've been doing readings this week, I've been throwing it into the video. Get some sea salt, okay? Dilute it in warm water, and then go out your house. You don't have to circle it around the house perfectly, though if you want to do that, sure. But dilute it in warm water, and then just kind of wipe your doorways and windows. It doesn't have to be perfectly around. Like, if you can't reach the top, it's fine. I want you to think of like Passover. You remember Passover, where they would get a lamb and they would... Yeah, we're not going to do that. Okay, we're certainly not doing it with the lamb, but we're going to put some sea salt on the windows for the eclipse. Okay? Another thing, I recommend bathing in it. And if you don't like baths and you're like, I'm a shower person, just dilute it in like a bowl of water. And when you go in a shower, just kind of pour it on your body. The reason why we use sea salt, it discharges negative ions. Okay, it keeps, like if negativity kind of comes at you, it discharges the negative ions. Okay, it's purifying, so it will purify. So when this eclipse, even if it's not visible, it's still in the sky. Okay, it's still an eclipse. So by doing some sea salt on your house and do it on your body as well. And hey, if you guys want to do it in your car, you could do that too. Wipe a little bit on it. Sure, it's not required, but the main thing is the house. That's your home. That's where you live. And we want to do a Passover. Now, another thing, magical people, that's not a day to do magic. That's not a day to charge your crystals. Okay? Nothing like that. So if anybody said, yeah, it's a good day to charge your crystals, no. Okay? No, not this eclipse. Okay? This is one we want the energies to pass over. Okay? We have a Friday the 13th, and then we got that. Okay? No, no, no. And all you have to do is look at the world. Oh shit, Israel is going to hell. Okay, right? We know it's, and I did a reading on it. You guys can watch my reading. It's a mess. It's a mess. And it might, take till Sagittarius month for anything, to calm, settle down. I hope it does sooner though, guys. I really do. But the eclipse kind of popped up in there. There was a moon symbol, and I'm like, yeah, I think this eclipse is serious. But I knew it was going to be a doozy. Okay, and all we have to do is look at the world and everything that's going on. We got dumbers in court, and people are still wanting to support that after all this crap. Okay, he's been given secrets, like telling just anybody, oh yeah, let's talk about the documents and give it, talking about, nuclear stuff. I mean, just, the billionaires in Aussie and being a scumbag, Who knows who he's told, and who knows how many people know. And I think people need to pay attention, and people must be real mind warped if they want to vote, vote for somebody who can't keep a secret like that. Okay, So, people have lost your minds. Okay, you've lost your minds if you would vote for that. Anybody who support that, you've lost your damn mind. Okay, so anyway, that's like having a friend, and then you got a security system, and they give your ADT code to somebody, like your ex-wife, to steal all your shit. Dummies, and you'd actually vote for that. Anyway, sea salt. Okay, sea salt. Now, yes, and we're going to do a reading. I'm going to pull from an Everyday Enchantment Tarot because there's a lot of stuff going on. And I haven't used this deck in a while. So we'll kind of pull some cards to see what Spirit has to say about the energies going on. And then I've got some Oracle cards we're going to pull. So we're going to do an eclipse reading, Oh, and this is one of my favorite shirts and stuff. This is my favorite season. I'm sorry, got to read it backwards. Favorite season, the fall of the patriarchy. Yeah, I've had it. I don't know about you, but I've had it. Okay, and especially with this going on in the Middle East, it's like this is, it's the age of Pisces on its way to the Pluto age of Aquarius, not the precession. I am aware, astrologers, of the precession. We're not there yet. This is kind of a preview before the precession, okay? But, we've got people living in the age of Aries over there, okay, that still think war is the answer, and it's, this religious, fever and weirdness, and totally lost any sense of humanity, and I'm not talking about just, what happened. The attack was horrendous, and everybody agrees it was, but the way the people of Palestine have had to live for all these years, and they're suffering too. I'm talking about civilians. I'm talking about innocent civilians. I'm not talking about the jerks that come out of that. Okay, but they have suffered a lot. And if you look at history, and a lot of people don't understand, you don't want to live in Gaza. It's under occupation. It's like living in a horrible prison. It's like the lowest rung of the lower astral over there. How they live. It's there's, nobody, they can't go anywhere. They're stuck there, and then they, at any time they could start, I mean, that's, their life is horrible and everything. But what happened was, obviously, it's the worst of the worst. It's sickening. And, of course, they're going to respond. And they're the ones that are going to suffer for it. And, of course, Israel civilians suffer too. But the government, they have needed to accept a peace treaty and stop this a long time. They put the entire globe at risk because they won't accept a peace treaty. That's the problem and stuff. So it's all messed up and everything. So anyway, we're dealing with a doozy of an eclipse. So sea salt. Let's pull some cards. Let's see what Spirit has to say, just in general to you guys. Which don't worry, I don't want it to all be negative, but whatever Spirit wants to say. And I've got some nice angel decks I'm going to throw in here. Okay, guys? All right. Let's see. The very first card. Okay. So we got the Seven of Cups. And that's a nice one. Look at that tattoo. Yeah, I've thought about getting a tattoo. And that card can be about choices. And, you know, 7 cups presented before, there's only one choice. And it's normally the hooded figure is the one we want to choose. She's kind of got 7 colors here. Now, this is a little interesting because, you know, it's almost like chakra colors here. There are 7 chakras, and then there are 7 cups in this. 7s are not the greatest number in tarot, though. It's a little different, where a lot of times we look at 7 as a super positive. In tarot, it's not the greatest number. Okay, but, you know, there's only one choice, you know, is always to choose the hooded figure. We don't want to just be choosing, you know, when we're in this life just about wealth. We don't want just power. We don't want just fame. Hey, we could see a lot of that on TikTok and Instagram. People caring about likes and all that stuff. You know, even just your average people. You know, we want to choose the path with heart. Don't worry about what everybody else is choosing. Don't fall into addictions. This card can be about addictions. Oh, God, there's a lot of people addicted to war, okay? Addicted to drama, addicted to being jerks. So, you know, we want to choose the right thing. Now, let's kind of see the crossing card. Oh, we got the 10 of Swords, okay? Yeah, and a lot of my tarot readers know what the 10 of Swords is. Very often it shows someone, like you can see the dagger going in the back. We know what's going on over there. See, we got a wall, and we got cameras over there. Oh, it's just brutal. Okay, this is no life. You know, what's going on in Israel? He's got a skull on there and everything. You know, there's a black cat. Well, we're going in, you know, obviously to, you know, the Halloween energies there. But look at that, cameras and walls and spikes and, you know, what's going on in Israel is horrible. You know, I know this was a siege attack and it's horrible and people suffered the murder. And I know you guys are, you know, just watching it. The death toll is rising and I know it's hard to watch. So Spirit's going to address that. Spirit's like, nope, you got to choose better, right? Of course, Spirit wants peace. Okay, so the card here is the Ace of Coins. Okay, so we got this hard-working guy. He's working hard for the money. Now, Spirit understands also people that, you know, we're dealing with inflation. A lot of people worry about their money. They're trying to pay their bills. People out there just working hard, doing their best and things like that. And he's also got little fairies that are kind of here guiding him, and he's doing his best. He's got his wallet sitting there. So I know a lot of you guys, you're just tapped out. You're watching your pennies. Make sure, though, no matter what, don't vote for somebody just because, you know, you're struggling to fill up your car with gas, okay? You know, be careful with that because freedom is more important. And it's just like, you know, I was saying to the bricks that commented on my YouTube, you know, about a month ago. I said, I'd rather pay more at the pump than lose my freedom, guys. Okay? You know, I know. Well, you know, Biden had to clean up the economy. I don't like the prices of living and all that either. And things got to change, definitely. You know, everybody's trying to hold on to their stuff, but come on. But the star, the Age of Aquarius, look at that, the rubble. So see, you know, look at, you know, I think of the people of Gaza right now, you know, the ones that are suffering. You know, I'm talking about the innocent civilians and of course, the people of Israel that are devastated and everybody finding their, you know, wanting to find their loved ones, the hostages and everything. But look at her, she's reaching out and there is a peaceful dove. Do not give up hope, guys. I know it can look hopeless and the darkness is winning, but, you know, there's people out there. We all got to lend a helping hand. You know, one of the things you guys can do is donate blood. That's something I'm going to do this weekend. I know the rubble, the crying, and everything like that. You know, Spirit hears us, okay? Spirit hears us on the way. She happens to be wearing a star, 5-pointed star on her. That could be looked at many ways. Even, you know, the cross, or I mean the star, you know, Star of David. Yes, there's that. It could also represent the pentacle as well, the star. But yeah, you know, all these people crying, they just want, you know, but notice it's a regular person. It ain't Jesus coming to save the day. We got to get up. That's why I said Jesus is within. Get up, save yourselves, go do something good. So think about, you know, don't think you're helpless to do anything in what is going on right now. Just like I said, you could donate blood this weekend. Okay, there are things you can do. Let's get it done. I know Red Cross has a shortage. They keep sending stuff to my email. I'm going to get up this weekend and get it done. Okay, and they're open normally 7 days a week, guys. Okay. Yeah, that's a tough one. I know. Ace of Swords, you know, Ace of Swords, which can be the word of God, the truth. And, there is also the power of the sword. People are using the power of the sword right now, with what's going on and everything. So, but in this one, it kind of shows this little dog. He's innocent. We got these vets and surgeon, and there's a little fairy. We want to save lives, heal. So Spirit wants to get in there and save lives. Even though we're seeing devastation, I have a feeling we might see some miracles, okay, somehow in there. Okay, some people will be saved. So I want you guys to know that some people will be saved through this and stuff. But it's, just like you could see that, the rubble, the horribleness, what's going on over there. We all got to, what part can you play in the cosmic drama? I want you guys to think about it. If you're watching, there is good you can do. There's something you can do. There always is. Okay? Let's look at the past energy, what we got. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. I know it's hard to believe, the fortunate and stuff. And that dumbass is wearing a red hat. Okay? I know the creator of this and everything. But you know what? I see the real Wheel of Fortune because notice there's a rainbow. We got the rainbow revival coming on. We got the light people that are like, they're coming out. They're emerging. They're getting on YouTube. They're getting out there. They're trying to do some good. They're getting their voices out. There's people out there trying to put some good in the world. That's the one good thing. There are those that are speaking some truth, okay? Doing their best. So that's one thing. There are those that got up and said, oh, nope, enough is enough, okay? That's a good thing. Ace of Cups, okay? It's all about the love. It's all about the love. Notice we got all colors there. We win when we all get along, and we will get past this. The Orange Menace is going to go to jail eventually, okay? Could he still get elected and go to jail? Oh, God, like I said, I'm not reading. I've already told you guys why I'm not going to read the election. I got my reasons, okay? We're going to focus on the outcome we desire. Knight of Swords, yes, the depression. People are expecting the worst. They're very fearful. They're very fearful, okay? Focus on the outcome you desire. Keep your prayers, okay? Prayers do work, guys. But yes, you got to take action as well. That's why I said, like, donating blood or something. Do something like, what part can I do here? And you should be speaking up, okay? You should be speaking up. And if you see somebody saying something stupid, condemn them for it, okay? Don't let them get away with it. Go, hey, wait a minute. I'm not saying go to Twitter and get into a big old thing, but if you see them on your friends list, say something, okay? So we got the 7 of coins and stuff, so that can be, now she's kind of got a thing, handmade crafts, a lot of you are doing your best, just trying to survive, pay the bills and everything, just like I was saying, you're worried about that, some people got a little business and things, and you'll, in due time, just don't be working for the man, because in 6 of Cups, it's about, 6 of Pentacles, charity, okay, this is a time to be giving, okay. We do want to, of course, I know Spirit understands you got to take care of your stuff, but it's the givers, okay, that Spirit is calling for, the givers. Certain charities, if there's one you believe in. I know there's a charity set up for what's going on with this, if you guys are interested, various things. This is a time to look at how can I give, not what about me. Okay, this is how can I give, how can I stand up, how can I do something, how can I give back. That is what Spirit is asking of us. If you're a light worker, you know that. Okay, I know a lot of people are just concerned with themselves, Oh, yeah, 9 of Wands, standing up there. There are people out there trying to defend themselves from, I know, the violence and everything else that's going on, and it's brutal. But you know what? Even in that image there's people, maybe we're trying to help them out and stuff and everything. Yeah, justice, hopes and fears. Yep, we're in the Libra month. Justice. I know we want justice for the Orange Menace. He tried to sell out America. He tried to, take over an election and all that. The Emperor, that's Aries, God of War. That's what we're in at the moment. Okay, that's why we're going to salt our doorways and windows and stuff. But we want a good Emperor that's going to handle, okay, the times we're in. And one more, 3 of Blades. The suffering, the sorrow, the heartache. That's unfortunately, when we're dealing with the Age of Aries energy, that they're trying to pull back, okay, set back the clock, okay, that's the problem. It leads to sorrow. There are some people over there, that want to do Age of Aries shit and everything, and it's like, oh, I guess that's what it was like back then. Terrible. Okay, demiurge shit. Okay, having everybody all going at each other over some fucking land. It ain't holy anymore. You know, I hate to say it. I mean, I know it is. I know it is. But, you know, with all that bloodshed, you know. All right, let's pull from Messenger Oracle, the Chemist. Okay, craving something new, adjustments are happening. Yes, we know adjustments are happening with the spirit. Okay, this is the time. Loved ones in spirit, they're all awake and aware, and they're giving you signs and synchronicities as well. So those of you that are on earth, you know, it's like today was Dad's birthday. Loved ones in spirit, they're with us. Your ancestors, they're visiting. It's time to heal old limiting beliefs and patterns. Yes. So even the loved ones, like I said, Dad's birthday. That's why I waited till today to salt my windows and stuff. I was like, Pluto's going direct on his birthday. That's the day to do it. Okay, so they're there giving messages because they know you're in some tough times and stuff. But I've got the card Giraffe. It's time to stand out. Okay, so yeah, it's time. Peek your head out and start speaking up. Okay, because the one thing about a giraffe, they've got a good view and things. You know, a lot of you are very wise and know what's going on, but this is not the time to be silent anymore. Can't do it and stuff. But I also got pause, take time to reflect and integrate. That's one thing you can do during the eclipse. Take this time to kind of pause, integrate, and think about your next move. You know, with everything going on, what do you want to do? What do you want to contribute? Remember, this is a time to look at how you can give, not just how you can take. Okay? You know, Spirit will take care of you. Don't worry about it. Okay? But we also got to look at ways to give. The Owl. Okay? Listen to your inner voice instead of other people's opinions. Yeah, you got inner voice. See, the inner voice will tell you the truth. Your mind, because of mind fuckery, if some of you happen to find my channel and were originally mind fucked, hey look, if you were mind fucked, it's okay to admit you made a mistake, but when your inner voice is screaming at you, right from wrong, because it does know, you need to pay attention to it before it's too late. Past lives, we all have them. Complete your unfinished business. Yep, a lot of us, that's why we're here. We had some unfinished business. Thanks a lot, Spirit. You know, throw me back into this thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of us had unfinished business. Okay, we had to be here, you know. But the goal is freedom. And that's one of the things. I have a new reading, Awaken the Warrior. So I just put it on my website if anybody's interested in it. Break through your limits. Yes, we want our freedom like a butterfly. That's the point. You know, so we could go to the infinite, go where we please. You know, we don't have to come back to Earth and everything. Earth is great when the people aren't mooring on it. You know, there's a lot of beautiful things about the planet. Okay, a lot of beautiful things. People forget their mother and how great they are, and how much this planet gives to us. This is Moonology. A fiery climax approaches. Oh shit, yeah. That's why you're going to salt your doorways and windows. Okay, yeah, fiery climax. And then we've also got the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, energy is gaining momentum. I think you guys know. Pluto just went direct. Then we're going to have Friday the 13th. Okay, you know, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So for some of you that's been tough and you've been kind of, it's about to come to an end. It'll get a little easier for you. Oh, here we go. Your hard work is paying off though. So for you guys who've been working hard, you know, maybe you're working at your job, maybe you've even working on a relationship and everything, your hard work is going to pay off. Don't stop working hard, okay? This is not time to be lazy, okay? And one more. Expect powerful change. Yes. Expect powerful change, guys. Yeah. So we want to have some good energies here. All right, now we're going to pull, let's get some angel energy. So we had a little messenger of spirit energy, spirit guides. We had some moon, and now let's talk to the angels for a minute. All right, let's bring it up. Oh, steady progress. Let's pull the card. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making in the world through your thoughts, feelings, actions of love. Okay, are you doing actions of love? Okay, are the angels saying that to you? Like when you hear that, go, yeah, I've been trying to do actions of love. Good. do actions of love. In different ways, look at ways you're helping people. Law of attraction. Oh, that's a big one. Okay. Earth thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. Okay, law of attraction. Okay. Shower of abundance. Okay, so if some of you guys have been struggling, to heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. Oh yeah, they're ready for that. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow. I know a lot of people are worried. I can barely pay my rent. I've been reading for people who are struggling. Everybody's struggling. Everybody, okay, that I read for is struggling. Okay, so this is a time, though, do not be fearful, okay, of not having enough money. Do not be the Nirvana baby chasing the dollar. If you are in a soul-sucking job, and I've read for a lot of people that are, the job is putting them down. They're constantly writing them up. They're constantly asking them to do more than they can handle. And then if they don't get it done, write them up. And then they're not promoting people that have been busting their butt that they really should have got the promotion. All the little, man shit. Okay? So if you've been going through stuff like that at your job, you don't need to stay at your job. Okay? There's some play on words, okay, in the work world that sometimes we're not conscious of. Like Job is also like Job. Remember Job? He had to suffer all this stuff because of a wager between God and Satan. Okay, his name is Job, and then you go get a job. Okay, you suffer, okay, to get a check. Okay, and then you're suffering as long as you can in a job, like Job, until you can get what? Your freedom, which one day it's retirement. Okay? And then the government wants to call your Social Security entitlements. They try to play with the illusion, entitlements, like it's free money. Hello, motherfuckers, that's our tax dollars. We paid for it. It's not an entitlement if I paid for it all my life. It's not an entitlement. So they're trying to find a way to take that money away. Our money. It's not an entitlement if it's my money that went into it. Okay, scumbags. Okay, so anyway, but yeah, things like a tie. Okay, think about it. A man wears a tie. That's like a noose on the neck. Okay, why did we start wearing ties? How about cufflinks? Cufflinks. What is that? Cufflinks. Yeah, you ever think about some of the things they call stuff? The things they call stuff in a job, that's called the man. And the man boils the frog. Okay? And you don't even realize it. I'm a boiled frog. And you're devoting yourself, the loyalty to the job. Okay? What about benefits? Benefits. Do you know what it really means is kind of like a charity? So they try to make it like your benefits are them being gracious to you. Like healthcare. Benefits. Look up what benefits mean. The meaning of it. Okay? This is charity to you. We'll give you a little health insurance so you can live. Okay? The man. Cufflinks. Tie. Okay? Yeah, what about, I don't think many women wear it anymore, but pantyhose. Yeah, hose. Okay? Yeah, they're really hosing us. All the things that you gotta squeeze into all that. Okay? So think about certain things that are kind of said subtly that you never really consciously thought of. Like a man wearing a tie. Yeah. Yeah, cufflinks. Yeah, when you see the businessman, is he really free? Oh yeah, making all that money? Gee, cufflinks. That's a joke. Okay? Yeah. So anyway, who we devoted to, we don't want to be the Nirvana baby chasing the dollar. We want our freedom from this nonsense. So if your job is putting you down, if you're sacrificing your family, if you're compromising your health, if you're becoming mentally ill because of it, you know, just like they have personal time, okay, you know, and sick days and all that stupid stuff. Vacation. Vacation is like a little freedom away from the slavery, okay? You know, so anyway, think about some of the things though consciously. Think of some things consciously that they do that you might be unconscious of, that you never really, you know, considered. Okay? It's bad enough we got a clock, you know, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, time ticks. Okay, then one day you're all old and it's like I'm retired and now I'm all sick because I neglected my health for the job. I wouldn't take off and go to the doctor and take care of myself. Okay, be cautious. Don't sell out to the man, guys. Okay, they put a noose around your neck. It's a job. Job, a job. Okay, suffering. All right, you guys, have a good one.